everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bethany and I'm a homeschooling mom. This video is going to be over my curriculum picks for my kindergartner for the upcoming school year. If you're interested in videos like this, you guys, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button to see the rest of my videos. I have already recorded 2nd and 3rd grade, so they will be linked above and below for you to check out. Now, that being said, this is going to be my kindergarten picks for her core curriculum. All of our group studies like science, history will be separate videos because we do those together as a group. And yeah, so my kindergartner is 4 years old. She will be turning 5 next month. So she was kind of on that awkward stage of if she was in public school, she would be going into pre-K, but because she kind of got that one-room schoolhouse effect for preschool, and we did do pre-K last year, she's ready for a kindergarten course load. So this is what I will be using for her this year. For her independent work, like my other ones, they will be doing the handwriting from the Good and the Beautiful. This is level K. She already knows how to write her first name, but this will be practicing using lowercase formation as well, and practicing writing her last name. So I'm excited for her to get into this on her own this year. Now, unlike my other kids, I will be doing Explode the Code with her. This is the ABC series, Get Ready, Get Set, and Go for the Code. This is a really good phonics introduction curriculum or a supplement to whatever reading curriculum you're already using. I love Explode the Code. It's really good for fluency, confidence, and just really hitting home and mastering those phonics skills. So this is the whole alphabet they will go through, and with all of the books, there's nothing fancy about them. They're just doing letter recognition, sound recognition, some handwriting, and I really do enjoy these, and I really think this helps tremendously with learning to read. Now, she's already started the Good and the Beautiful pre-K level. I also have the whole activity packet already put in here, and I just have them in page protectors ready to go as it calls for the activities. She is almost done with this because we did start it last year and she really just started getting going. So we are finishing this up now. And the Level K primer is actually sold out on the website, but they're giving the first 4 lessons completely free as a download. So I went ahead and downloaded these. I am not going to be continuing with this curriculum. However, I am waiting for the little reader that goes to this to come back in stock because I am purchasing that. I'm hoping that she'll be able to read that by the end of the year. And I really love just the Good and the Beautiful and their illustrations. So I do want to add that. When she is done with this, because I do want her to eventually work into BJU writing and grammar curriculum that doesn't start until 2nd grade, what I've done with my boys is first language lessons for the well-trained mind for that basic understanding of grammar and the copy work. And so there is no student booklet to this. This is kind of a scripted curriculum where it tells the parent what to say and what you're waiting for. It has poem memorization in it, and you just kind of go through some of the stories as comprehension. I don't know how far we'll get into this year, but this will probably bleed over into her 1st grade year. And depending on where she is on this, I know for sure for 1st grade, I will start picking up the Writing with Ease that is a companion to this level 1, and she will start with this writing, and then by the time she's ready for 2nd grade, she can move right into BJU, handwriting, and grammar. For reading, this is going to be no surprise to you guys if you see my other videos and how much I love their curriculum, but from All About Learning Press, this is the All About Reading pre-reading level. She has already started this, and we're about halfway through the alphabet for the uppercase. So this goes over learning all your uppercase letters. So there's 26 lessons, and then 26 lessons for the lowercase letters, and then 26 lessons for learning their sounds. I really like this. It's very thorough. I do not have the puppet or the zebra book either. This is just what we do, and then I have the cards as well. I just don't have them out with me. As she works through that, I just have a folder where she puts in her her folder of letters, and we just work through that together. As some supplements, if you guys seen my homeschool room tour, you've seen all the books that I have for supplements. And I have things like this. So this is my first word dictionary, where she will just write words and do some handwriting and some coloring, and we can just start really hitting home those beginning sound words. And then this is the illustrated alphabet from Usborne. This is one of her favorite things to do, and she sits in with my preschooler doing this, and I just read through the letters that we're going over, and we kind of talk about it, or I read through the whole book. And at the end is a chart, and they kind of either will pick out the letters for me, tell me the sounds that they know, and we can just do some fun games with that. For math, we are doing Saxton Math K. We will not be doing the meeting book with this, just because I already do a lot of the meeting book type of material in our calendar time, our morning basket, or activities that I have printed out already. And this does not have a student workbook. Most of the activities are just you and the student sitting down on the ground talking about concepts. I do have the Saxton Math Manipulative Kit that goes with this. There are some worksheets in the back for you to copy off for certain lessons. But other than that, a lot of it is just basic skills or pen and paper things that you'll be doing. I am going to show you, I do have like a ton of activities that I have printed and laminated over the years, and new ones that I'm adding all the time. So I will probably show a separate video for you guys of just activities that I do with the kids. If I showed them in this video, it'd be like an hour long, because I have just so many activities. But just for example, I have little mats like this, and so she'll count the number and then take Lincoln cube blocks and make towers to go on the trucks. Or this is the beehive, and there's bees with the corresponding numbers. I share a lot of things what I'm doing with my kids in the moment on Instagram, so down below, go follow me on Instagram to see. I usually post a couple times a week showing what we're doing in our schoolroom. But I have tons of other little counter bear activities. I mean, it's endless, you guys, because I have so many of them. So I will make a separate video showing you a lot of the printables and activities that I do for my kindergartner and under. The last thing that is a core subject for her and my preschooler, sometimes my boys sit in with this, is before 5 in the row. We've kind of dabbled in it a little bit before, but this is the first year. This summer we picked it up, and we're really just been working through this. We've already done one of the books, and I'll show you the books that we're going to be working through. I did not purchase all the books. I just went through and purchased the ones either I had already on hand or that were in stock on Thrift Books, and I will post my link to Thrift Books below. I use Thrift Books for mostly any curriculum that's asking for certain books. I can find them really cheap, and I highly recommend you get a Thrift Book account. So if you're unfamiliar with Before 5 in the Row, you choose a book. So this is Blueberries for Sal. We've already done it. You get, and are all classic books, and a lot of them are already out of print, so you do need to buy them used from like Thrift Books. So Blueberries for Sal, you choose the book, and then you have something for each subject integrated with that book. So you'll go over Bible with health and safety, math, there's something for history, classifications, 2 stories in 1, botany, zoology, art, and music. And I just kind of go through and figure out which ones that I want to do with the girls, and maybe if there's like a field trip or something we can do, and I start to plan that out. And I had that somewhere over here. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I have planning sheets that I made, and I will have these available on my Teachers Pay Teachers site, so I'll probably link that below too. These are my weekly row planning sheets, and I just have it wrote down. We're going to do corduroy next, what we're going to be doing for Bible, math, maybe a field trip or any event that we're going to for that, art and music, something that's other, science or activities. And then I go on Pinterest, and if I see any activities that I do want to incorporate that's outside of just talking about it, I already have them printed here. You guys, prep. I cannot stress enough, especially with these littler kids. It's so easy just to go ahead and I already have all of the activity sheets printed out for all the books that I have purchased. I won't have to look on Pinterest again. It's already in here. So the books that we're going to be working through, we already did Blueberries for Sal. I have Prayers for a Child's Heart, or prayer for a child. Goodnight Moon, and I have 2 copies of this. If Jesus Came to My House, corduroy. We're going on a bear hunt. I'm excited for this one. I found some pretty good Pinterest things for that. And this is the 20th century children's book, but it has the snowy day in it. And then I will just be using this also as a read aloud to my girls because it has just really good stories in it. The last thing that I do with my girls that are my younger ones, kindergarten and preschool, is go over the Mother Goose rhymes and just really reinforce those nursery rhymes. They're good for just foundational, as foundational bed for the rest of the things that you'll be teaching them. This is the keepsake version, and I scored it at Goodwill for 99 cents, you guys. Definitely worth checking out your local Goodwills for finds like this. But this is just a beautiful book, and I love using it in our homeschool, and I bet you could find it on Thrift Books or really cheap at one of your used books stores in town. That is all my core things that she will be doing. Again, she won't be doing everything that I mentioned all the time every day. Like before From the Row, I only really do that once or twice a week. She will be doing the reading and the language arts every day and the math. Those are her 3 really core things. Everything else kind of just works around that. And if she gets done, because there is days where she gets done and she still has some pep in her step and she wants to continue on to school and has completed everything that I have planned for her, instead of me scrambling and trying to come up with something for her to do, I always have on hand these little like Dollar Tree alphabet number books, or this one was given to me by my sister, but you can find these at like Sam's and Walmart and pretty much everywhere, these big thick books for them to do. And she just goes through here and does some handwriting practice. She's already started it. It has some math concepts, reading readiness, and then it has like teaching suggestions and stuff in the back. And like I said, I have tons of activities for them to do. And I will try to get those videos out, probably doing 6 to 10 activities per video so you can see them. But in live time on my Instagram, in my highlights, you guys can see some of the things that I've already done. I think I have it in like Tot Schooling or something on there. So if you have any questions about anything that I'm using this year for my kindergartner, let me know. I will be happy to do a flip through. I've used most of these things before with my older kids, so I'll have a pretty good review, a flip through if you guys want to know about them. I'll be happy to share. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be on preschool, my picks for that, and I have a couple haul videos coming up, so I'm excited for you guys joining me. Thank you for all your support, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.